Another episode of Get Cozy, because it's story time with Kiyaya and Daniel.
Hi, my name is Daniel Carter, certified personal trainer through National Academy of Sports Medicine, and certified nutrition coach through Precision Nutrition. I'm here today to talk to you about online personal training, the future of personal training right on your phone. We start the week with an overview and progress reports. Following that, we have our calendar, day 3, 4, 5 different workouts. Further in depth, we see exactly what we're doing for the day. Find out more information, contact me.
Stories are such an important part of our lives. Join my friend Kiyaya and I for Get Cozy, because it's story time with Kiyaya and Daniel, where we share some of the greatest picture books and chapters from children's and young adult literature to inspire you to keep embedding literacy into your days. I'm Daniel, and Kiyaya and I are here to share this all with you. I love Ezra Jack Keats, and I grew up reading her books when my mother would read them aloud to me when I was a little boy. And I even remember when I was in elementary school writing a short story, actually more like a picture book, and it was called Postcards from Italy. And it was in the style of the type of writing that Ezra Jack Keats did. And maybe in a future episode, I'll share that story with all of you. But this is one of the books that, again, my mom used to read to me. And it's called Goggles. And it's written by Ezra Jack Keats. Archie, look what I found! Peter shouted through the pipe. Motorcycle goggles! Archie watched Peter through the hole. He listened and smiled. Peter ran into the hideout and put on the goggles. Aren't they great? He asked. Archie smiled and nodded. Peter said, let's go over to your house and sit on the steps. Archie nodded. They started off. Suddenly, some big boys appeared. Give us those goggles, kid. No, they're mine, Peter said. His dog Willie growled. Archie, hold Willie, said Peter. Peter stuffed the goggles into his pocket and put up his fists. Archie gasped. Peter turned to see if something was wrong. The next thing he knew, he was knocked to the ground. Everyone stared at the goggles. Before anyone could move, Willie snatched the goggles and ran through a hole in the fence. The big boys chased after him. Meet you at the hideout, whispered Peter. You go this way. I'll go that way. They won't find us where we're going. Willie will find us. Do you think Willie's going to find them, Kiyaya? Yeah, let's find out. Peter raced to the hideout. He sank down as low as he could. Footsteps! The big boys! They followed me! Peter held his breath. Archie! What was that? Archie looked through the hole. There were the big boys. And there was Willie. They would see him. Do you think the big boys are going to find him? I don't know, let's find out. Archie stared at the pipe. Suddenly spoke. Here, Willie, through the pipe, fast! Willie! Peter peeked through the hole. The big boys were coming closer and closer. Peter took a deep breath, and he yelled through the pipe, "Willie, meet us at the parking lot!" "Head for the parking lot," one of the big boys yelled. "Let's go!" You think they're trying to fool them? Peter, Archie, and Willie crept out of the hideout. When they reached the fence, they got up and ran. They got to Archie's house. Archie laughed and said, "We sure fooled him, didn't we?" "We sure did," said Peter, handing him the goggles. "Things look real fine now," Archie said. "They sure do," said Peter. Goggles by Ezra Jack Keats. We hope you enjoyed our reading of Goggles, the Caldecott Honor Book by Ezra Jack Keats. And as you see, my friend Kiyaya, he is wearing his goggles. So it's time for us to get crafty. This extension activity is for you to create, with your parents' help, and materials that you have at home, your own goggles. Make them as cool and unique as you want. Share your pictures of your goggles with us on our social media, at STITCHINGwolf on Facebook and Instagram, or email them to us at getkozy@stitchingwolfdesigns.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and we'll be back in a couple of days with another episode of Get Cozy, because it's story time with Kiyaya and Daniel.